Well, hello everybody. It's Christine at CLAldridgeArt. And, yeah. You remember in the video that I just posted, I talked about a box that had arrived. Now, as I'm filming this, it is late Friday night. And this box arrived yesterday afternoon. And when I saw where it came from and how much it weighed as I picked it up, I had a sneaking suspicion as to what was inside, and I have to say that I held off making the video for 24 hours because I've been pretty much in a state of shock about it. Sebastian Press is the publisher. They're a small boutique publisher, but their claim to fame is that they publish Jane F. Hankins' work. And Jane is one of those artists that her work is so unique and so special. And her books are, her coloring books, her art collaboration books are pricey. They're worth every dime, but I've never been able to afford one. I would gladly pay it if I had it, but I just, you know, things like light bills and stuff like that have to come first. And then this box arrived. And this box, I'm going to say, is from Melody Go, our own Melody. And inside is the most amazing thing. And I'll be right back to show it to you. In its better entirety, but dearest Christine, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from your friend Melody Go. I'll be right back. Okay, now the microphone is pretty far away from me at this point in time because the camera's got to be up so high. I have to tell you that these books are huge. This one is the smallest one, and it is huge. They're all huge. It's a nice piece of cardstock, by the way. And each one of these has a signed bookmark. A Merry Christmas to you and your whole family. May your heart and home be filled with the joy of the festive, or the joy with all of the joys the festive season brings. And each one is wrapped in its own envelope. Now I've learned this. There it is. This is Jane's new book, newest book. Oh my goodness! I'm going to put them all back in their wrappers. Friends from My Imaginary World by Jane F. Hankins. Now, this one is the smallest book, and it's on 9 by 12 paper. Spiral bound. And this is amazing. This is the most whimsical, imaginative, amazing pen and ink art. I don't know, there's something about Jane. Her artwork just speaks to me. I think it speaks to a lot of people. I I don't know anybody that doesn't love her work when they see it. Let's celebrate our differences. You know, obviously, two very different kinds of birds. Um, I'm not going to do a full flip through of them just yet. I will say that Connie at CB's has been doing full flip throughs of them, and that you should definitely visit her channel. I will do them one at a time. But I mean, look at the creatures. There's just nobody who does, and anybody who's doing work like this is copying Jane. I first saw her work when she did her very first two coloring books, which are down at the bottom of this pile. I did sort of look inside the box, and they're all gorgeous. But I first saw Jane's work when Coloring in the Darkness, or Coloring in the Dark, a channel here on YouTube, did flip throughs. She had never heard of Jane, but she'd somehow gotten a hold of these books, and she said if she'd have known before, she would have had them all, and she promptly then ordered as many as were available at the time, and did flip throughs on them. I immediately wrote to Jane and said, why aren't you like the most famous artist in the world? And it was just after, and Meg Sebastian contacted me back, and we were talking about the possibility of them ever doing PDFs, and then they created their fan Facebook page, and so I was one of the first people that joined that, and it was just, you know, and now of course she does do some PDFs. She has some available, but I never, ever thought that I would actually get to own one of the books, and now I own them all. And Melody, thank you. Of course, you already know that I think you're the most overgenerous human being in the world, but thank you so very, very much. These are very precious, and I love them. So I know you told me I could, so thank you. Thank you from my heart, because they're just fantastic. They're just fantastic, and this is just one. You know, this is just one of them, and there's pages, and there's 30 prints in here, and it's number 80, 80-pound professional grade paper suitable for framing. You just take it right out of the book. The pages are perforated, so you can take it out. You could use all kinds of mediums on it, and that, of course, is the beautiful Jane, who also does sculpture. And you know, these are some of the images also that are in this book. But let's look at some of the others. I'll put it back in its envelope in a second. This is her new Christmas book. I believe that this is the one that was just published for this Christmas season, and this is the one that she did 2 or 3 years ago. But once again, it's time for some more Christmas magic from the imaginary world of Jane F. Hankins. And look at how beautiful she is. Hang on, let me open this. I love these plastic bags. Excuse me. This is the season to wish one another love, joy, and peace. Jane F. Hankins. And look, she signs those herself. Now this one is 11 by 14. That is just amazing. So to give you an idea of just how big that is, this is my full-size 8.5 by 11 inch coloring book. And look at that. I mean, it's just, it looks minuscule next to these books. Even this, even the one that is 9 by 12. I mean, you can see how much bigger this one is. Oh, by the way, I did take a little break and I did put that back in the wrapper. I am just so blown away. So now this is this year's book. And Jane has featured the 12 Days of Christmas. So we have the partridge in the pear tree. Her pen and ink style is just, it's loose. It's loose, but it's controlled. The detail is fabulous, but not over much. The shading and shadowing guides are there, but they don't overwhelm. It's just amazing. 2 turtle doves. 3 French hens. All being carried by little elves. Anyway, actually, you know what? I am going to flip through this one since it's the new Christmas book. Excuse me, and it's Christmas time. 4 calling birds, all calling out to each other on their branches. Five golden rings. Six geese a-laying. I love it. 7 swans a-swimming. Keeping my hands over it so that 8 maids a-milking. Oh, 8 maids with milk and cookies. Love it. 9 ladies dancing. 10 elves a-leaping. 11 pipers piping. I love it. All hanging out in the tree. 12 drummers drumming. All the little toy drummers. Those are just so cute. I just love the way her imagination works. This is the cover image with the elves on Santa. Mrs. Claus making cute little clothes. I love the little details that she throws in. Carols for Elves, voice and musical arrangements by Mrs. Claus. See, and Jane signs all her work. That's a complaint I get a lot, that my name appears on every page in my coloring book. Yes, it does. Period. End of explanation. Tinsel and bauble and lights, oh my. I love this. Such a sweet little dolly. Although, I don't know, this little elf looks a little sketchy. Oh, I love this. I love this. Elf on a shelf. Ah, that's so cute. Skating on the pond. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. What I love about this one is they're all on little harnesses. Look at they're all on little harnesses so they can fly safely through the air. I just think that's adorable. The Sugar Plum Fairy arrives from Candyland. I love that. I apologize for the light, everybody. It's kind of dark with the camera up so high. The teddy bear, he's so cute. Look at that expression on his little face. And I love Jane's loose pen style. It's just, it's just amazing. Such wonderful control of her line, her line width, and I don't know what she colors or what she draws with. I'm guessing, obviously professional artist pens, but, I just love it. I just love it. All the, the sketchiness of the impressions of the lines. This is Little St. Lucy. I love that with the 5 candles in her head. Time to bring out the angel for the top of the tree. Elf magic makes gifts from Santa extra special. Okay, and that is the last one in this book. Now, this one is her previous Christmas book. Every bit as wonderful. So, make sure that I keep the bookmarks with the books that they actually come with. Okay. May this festive season sparkle and shine. May all your wishes and dreams come true. And may you feel this happiness all year round. Merry Christmas, Jane F. Hankins. Okay, so now this one opens from the side. This is 26, 11 by 14, all on the number 80, again perforated. Now, here she has also revisited the Partridge in the Pear Tree, so the 12 Days of Christmas, but an entirely different idea. 2 turtle doves. This one makes me smile. 3 French hens. I think we need to color them all in red and white, or red and black, and, anyway. So they look French. 4 calling birds. 5 golden rings. 6 geese laying around. I love it. Sorry. It's rolling between my light and my microphone, or my light and my camera booms. 7 swans a swimming. 8 maids a milking. Oh gosh. 9 fairy ladies dancing. If it looks like there's a weird cut in there, I'll explain that in a second. Oh my goodness. Okay. 10 froggy lords a leaping. Oh my gosh. Oh. 11 pipers piping. Oh, look at how cute they are with their little wings. Everybody's playing a different pipe. These remind me of Dr. Seuss. As a matter of fact, that is who this reminds me of. It reminds me, Jane Hankins' art reminds me of the wonderful, whimsical art of Dr. Seuss. 12 drummers drumming. There goes that phone again. Grr. Okay, hang on. I'm going to finish this, I swear. I've been trying for 3 days now to make this video. Here comes Ms. Christmas, and I love this. See, now, to me, she's got a little bit of Jane's face. Maybe she's like Jane's mother or something like that. I just love the personality of all of these little characters. Hang on. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So now these are the little elves in the toy factory, obviously, and look at the little expressions on their little faces. All the little dollies. These are just so cute. And the little elves and their stack of presents. Oh my goodness. These pages are so thick. Okay. And, pulling it out from the thing. Okay, this is obviously the kids hiding underneath the Christmas tree. And all the little special ornaments, little monkey, little fishies, little birds. I think that is so adorable. Whoops. And there's is that the one that's on the cover? Yeah, that's the one that's on the cover. Santa Claus is on his way. This was such, it is still, but this was, to me, this was one of the best Christmas books of that season. This one was published in 2017, so the best Christmas angel ever. I love her tennis shoes. I just love her tennis shoes. This is the children's nativity. I think that is so sweet. Little outfit with its little ears for the lamb and the cow and the donkey. And the angel choir and the dancers out in front. These are just so gorgeous. And the 3 little boys dressed up as the wise men with their frankincense and myrrh. And this, of course, which is the famous saying from probably the most famous Christmas movie ever, A Wonderful Life. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Makes me want to go find a bell so that an angel can get their wings. And this gorgeous Christmas angel, again with that beautiful face. This is my favorite way to depict Santa Claus, as Father Christmas. I love the old St. Nicholas depictions of Santa Claus. Not that the Coca-Cola Santa, the red and white Santa isn't wonderful too, but this is the one that I really love. And I love the little houses, the mountains in the background, the fact that it's snowing. And there's Sugar Plum Fairy. How adorable is that? I can hardly wait to color in these. Oh, let's see here. Oh, and I love this one. The Sugar Plum Snatchers only take what they need. Look at this guy. And look at the expression on her face as she's teasing him with that sugar plum. Oh, I think that is so adorable. And this guy over here with his sharp teeth. Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on. I gotta take a break. The world of Jane F. Hankins must be a fantastic place to live. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Okay, that one. They're all amazing. This one is my favorite of the two, I think. But how can you have just one favorite? All right, now this I'm going to take these out of order now. This is the first book. Now, this is the first one that I saw. Obviously, it is huge also. This is the one that I saw flipped on Coloring in the Dark. And I was just, I mean, I sat there with my mouth hanging open, literally, from this very first, The Imaginary World of Jane F. Hankins. I mean, this was first published, oh heck, it doesn't even have a, let's see. This was first published in 2016. Okay. And let me see when the second one was published. This one also was 2016. And I don't know which one. Maybe this one was first. This one might have been first. No, this is volume 2. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay. All right, so this is volume 1. So this one came absolutely first. I can't believe how gigantic these are. Okay. All right, so this is the first drawing. It is absolutely amazing. And it just gets better. It just goes from here. And I love the little bugs. And they are just so cute. And the little children with the bugs and the they're just babies. They're just not even bigger than the bugs practically. Oh my goodness. Okay. And this adorable fairy. I'm trying to keep hands and something in the things so that nobody is tempted to just sort of screenshot these. Not that I've got to make it hard for them if they tried. This is, I love the little flower faces, and look how each one is different. And there is that Mrs. Claus face again. So I just think that is so cute. And this little guy hiding down here. This is the head in the clouds with her pie in the sky hat. And there's a pie in the sky with, complete with serving pieces and a trumpet of some sort, birds singing, the moon up there, the sun, the rain, the clouds, all of it. I just love that. I bet you she heard a lot when she was a kid. Oh, being an artist is, a pie in the sky kind of wish for your life. And, we all have heard it. I love these little guys. Look at the 3 little birds. Oh. Wait. Now, I should say that Jane Hankins is not only a pen and ink artist and a sculptor. She is also a published author. She's got 2 novels that she's written. And she's got a bunch of other stuff on her resume, which is just amazing. She lives in Arkansas. I love this butterfly queen. or butterfly lady. And I love the fish faces. I mean, each one with their own distinct face. They're just adorable, and yet, and her characters will, will feature in a lot of the different books. Like this character is in the underwater book, but I give something away because the underwater book hasn't been published yet. So, well, it has been, but not by the time this one is published. And the snail. And I wasn't gonna flip through all of these, was I? Oh my goodness. Okay, I was just gonna do the Christmas one. All right, so I'm gonna save these to do. But as you can see, they are. Oh my goodness, they are just amazing. I gotta look at that for a second. Okay, all right. They are just amazing. And there's a sea dragon. And oh my goodness. We will look at all of these much more closely. Oh, look, there's some characters that will make an appearance in future volumes. Oh, let's see here. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that these are sitting in my studio. Oh my goodness. Okay, and this one is volume 2, and it's got even more wonderfulness. This is the 7-foot-tall lookout bird. Because what else would you have a 7-foot-tall bird do but be a lookout, right? And these are the birds in their beautiful little tree. And it's just, this one is 25 images. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Catfish. Hungry catfish. Oh goodness. It's just, like I say, I will do flips of these, all these fabulous, whimsical characters, cats and elves and birds and all kinds of good stuff. Just amazing, amazing, amazing body of work and fun and play. Now this book, this one and this one, were both submitted to the Independent Press Award, and they both won in alternate. And like this one won in, I think, 2018. It won the award for 2018, and the Imaginary Forest, I think, won for 2019. Yes. Okay, so this was published in 2017, but won the award it won it in 2017 for the 2018 year. Okay, that's it. So this is the Imaginary Garden, and this one alone was on my wish list for a long time. It was way down at the bottom, and it's just incredible. It's just incredible. When I put these on my wish list, I was thinking one. You know, I might be lucky enough to get one, but to get them all. Melody, you just blow me away, my dear. You do. She has been such a good friend, and is not only to me, but she is such a good friend to the coloring community in general, artists and She supports countless artists, not only the ones on YouTube, but ones that don't do YouTube as well. Some of my favorite people, like Marty Woods and and others. Um, you know, you are just you're a blessing on the world, Melody. You are a blessing on the world. Yeah, this book is just amazing. There's a map of the garden, and you go to all of these places. There's the singing and talking flowers, the butterfly farm, the water sprites in the lily pond, fairyland, magic mushrooms, the insect zoo, the veggie and berry patch, the enchanted forest, where the children play, the home of the tree trolls. One more thing this fantastical garden will need is color, and that is up to you. And then it's just amazing. This one, they do say that an artist's third book is usually their best. And I think that in my case, it was true, because Flowers and Flyers was the best book, artistic wise, that I'd drawn. I truly believe this one is the best work that Jane Hankins had done up to that time for this market, for the color book market. This is just amazing art. And so now you'll see some of these are in the small book, the small book. And I gotta say, the small book, the 11 by the 9 by 12, that is only priced at $19.99. At least it was on Amazon. So if you get a chance, jump on that. I will put links to it in the below. I'll put a link to all of these books. But that one, because you get such wonderful images from these big books in a smaller book, and they're all in there. Really adorable ones from all of these books. So I think what a wonderful gift to all of us that can't afford the bigger books. I mean, at $19.99, it brings it to an affordable rate for pretty much everybody. This is the Imaginary Forest. Now, okay, so in just the same way that one was 2017 and one for 2018, this was her follow-up to that, and it was published in 2018. It won this year's award for 2019. And it is, again, I mean, the art just speaks to me in these books. It just speaks volumes of how amazing an imagination, the up and the down, the this is what it looks like from the outside, and underneath all of this is going on in the community of these little gnome people. And it's just I mean, I don't know, I know you guys see the finished product, but the imagination that goes into creating a world like this, the imaginary world of Jane F. Hankins, it's just, she's an amazing talent, an amazing blessing that she gets to carry, or that she gets to share her gift with all of us in this way, and seeks our collaboration in tearing these pages out and adding color. And that is something else I want to talk about. I really do want to talk about that, and it's especially true. This one is amazing. Now the last one, now these obviously are not in order of publication, but this was the underwater book, and I believe this was published in 2018, either right before or right after the Imaginary Forest. I think that this one came first, and then came Imaginary Forest. I could have that backwards. But this is the imaginary underwater world. But what I wanted to talk about is when you look at the covers on these, they're colored with pencil, and they're not all frou-frou blending or anything like that. They are beautiful pencil strokes, just stroking on the color, and not getting fussy or fancy with how it's colored, and yet they are just simply beautiful. And so if you get a book like this, or even like Serene, or any of the books that mean so much to all of us, they are meant to be colored in. Color in them. Doesn't matter if you're a great colorist. That's not what art is about. Art is about enjoying doing it. Enjoying doing it. It's not about how, who is a better colorist, or, are you worthy of owning a book like this, or, or anything like that. It's about the adventure and the putting the color on the paper, and you can do it any way you want. You don't have to be a great colorist. All you have to do is pick up a pencil and just go for it. If you want yellow hair, make the hair yellow. If you want, a pink mermaid, make the mermaid pink. It's up to you, and enjoy it. That is what the collaboration is about. That is the reason why you make a book like this for the public and share it with the public, is because you're wanting to bring pleasure and joy to people. And that pours through every single drawing that Jane Hankins makes. It's about sharing the gift. She's sharing her creatures, her world with all of us. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional again. I've been trying for 3 days to make this video, and I just keep having these meltdowns. The oyster triplets sing a song while building their pearls. I mean, oh my goodness. It's just... the water horse. Look at the little joyful faces. And look at the mother and the father water, or mother and baby water horse. I'm assuming it's a mother, and the little fishes down here, and the islands in the background. And the dogfish. Oh my goodness. 5 friendly dogfish. Because there's catfish, there must be dogfish. And there's the frisky catfish having a laugh. And look at the look on this guy's face as the little kitten is going for him. Oh my goodness. And sea unicorns. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the Fantasia fish. Oh my. Oh, and the parrot fish. Oh, Lord. Mermaid seems so mundane, yes? The electric storyteller eel keeps the ominous toothy snarkfish distracted while his prey flees to safety. Oh, goodness. All right, so this is the electric eel. This obviously is the snarkfish. And the prey is fleeing to safety. There it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Stories from the deep. Oh, heavens. The Mae West. Why don't you come on up and see me sometime? Oh, Lord. Oh, oh boy. Oh, welcome to the ocean, little ones. All our babies finding their way to the ocean. The mama turtles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait. What have we got here? We've got a largemouth blabberfish. Blab, blah, 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 blab. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, beautiful mermaid. And all our little gifts for the mermaid queen. Oh, my goodness. Merboys at play. Playing with the turtles and the fish. Oh, my goodness. This is just so wonderful. A narwhal, the little mer princess, and her beloved rainbow narwhal. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is just amazing. There's little Octavius is a very hands-on child. As he's trying to tear open this clamshell. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh-oh, here she comes, poking her nose into everybody's business. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not even going to comment on that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sea monkeys at play. Oh, I'm so glad I saved this one till last. Oh, it's so adorable. Oh. Wait, what do we have going on? What's that, Mommy? What's that, Mommy? It's something that's gonna crawl out and get you. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a person. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I guess it could be anything. Oh my goodness, sea unicorns. Ah! The ancient dragonfish from the South China Sea. Oh. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. I love it. Oh, the shy sea serpent. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm sorry. Her books just keep getting better and better and better. And it's hard to, I thought the first one was like, oh my gosh, but this is the second one. You guys, I am just going to have to leave it. This is the imaginary underwater world of Jane F. Hankins. All right, so the first two were these two, the imaginary world. Then came the imaginary garden. Then came the underwater, I think. Then came the imaginary forest. But wait, because the Christmas book actually came out right around in here somewhere. Then came these two. And then this Christmas book. And then the and then the Friends, which has a little bit of, I think, a bunch of the pictures from the other books, but in this smaller and subsequently a little bit more affordable size. But I suspect that there are also images that are simply unique to this book that are in here as well. It could be that all of them are. I haven't studied it to that extent. So they probably are. They're probably all unique. Anyway, Melody Go, you are an amazing human being, and this is a most gracious gift. My goodness, I have no way to adequately say thank you for such a thing, except to tell you that I absolutely love it. I adore these. I adore these, and if I can be the voice that turns other people on to the wonderful imaginary world of Jane F. Hankins, then I surely hope that I can do that. Because I think it is a voice that belongs out there in the world. Now, that isn't to say that I, of course, don't have my own books to sell, but I do love her books, and I love her work, and I thank you so very much for this. Until we meet again, color something pretty, everybody, and enjoy. Enjoy. I am just going to treasure these now. I've got to find a spot for them. I may need to build a whole new shelf for just these, because they're bigger than any shelf space I currently have. Bye, everyone.